We're building trust, and we're also building this listening skill with your body. And like as Americans, it's such a culture of like more is better. We're going to do less and less. So stroke again lighter, lighter, and see, is it easier to feel more now after having done the lesson? And what this client taught me was this light touch is enough. Like, I grew up having to kind of outdo. It's that whole female thing. You have to outdo just to be noticed because the guys get all the attention and all that kind of thing. So, I had to be bigger, stronger, whatever. But now I'm going the opposite direction. Can I do less and less and less and less and feel more and more and more and more? And my body really likes that, by the way. And my clients seem to really respond better because they're not going to be bulldozed into an alignment or bulldozed into a sensation. They get to have all this space. So can you, when you are moving in your lesson, give yourself more space? And what would that look like? Is it the ability to take a breath? Is it the ability to even have a thought? Is it the ability to feel, I don't like this, and I want to do something different? And then what are my choices? So you have this space to meet yourself. So as you're stroking, go lighter and lighter, slow it down, listen when you're stroking your body. And then think about what you just did in this lesson. Was there an opportunity to pause, to listen to the directions of your body, not just the directions that I'm giving you? And so as a teacher, I'm trying to back off too. Like, how can I give you the space you need to listen to your body's needs in this moment? And what a powerful practice for us all with each other. When we have a conversation with someone, they may not receive what we're saying the way we want them to, but did we give them any space to have their own experience? Couldn't the world use that right now? Instead of ramming it down your throat in a missile or whatever it is that we're doing in the world. So, wow, this is amazing. And the other thing I want to say about the snake, I've been, reading and all this stuff about snakes. And I was reading about snake bites and how one of my clients even said that the studies have shown that the majority of people who get snake bites are men ages 20 to 24. And they got their snake bite by trying to take a selfie with the snake. And the snake was warning them and all of this, and they were insistent on taking the selfie. So it's really interesting because most snakes, there's a few aggressive snakes in the world like the mamba, but most snakes, we don't even see them because they run away. As soon as they feel our footsteps, they're out of there. And if they're in a little place and they're rattling, they were startled. They might have been asleep and startled, and they didn't have time to run away. And so what do? Do we keep pressing them to move, or can we back off and give them space? So it's this very simple thing, like there should be no fear of snakes because most of them are out of the way. They don't want to give their venom to us. They want that venom for their own prey. They don't want to give that up. It takes a lot of energy for them to make that venom. Isn't that interesting to think about that as a different perspective around them? Like they're not out there to get us because they don't want to give up their valuable, they're defenseless once they've bitten us. Why would they want to do that? They don't want to eat us. There's no reason for them to bite us. Isn't that interesting? And if you think about that with people, if we don't read the message and we're afraid of someone shooting us or attacking us, it's like, well, did we give them the space they needed? And were we so egotistical that we thought they should get out of our way and do what we want them to? It's interesting. It's an interesting question. As a culture, and particularly this colonial culture that we have, I've been contemplating that, especially with our fear level. Like, am I safe in the world? And it's like, well, am I giving myself space? And how can I give other people space so that we don't have to do the rattle thing, much less the bite part? Interesting to contemplate. And so with your own body, same thing. Your body's rattling. It's the nerves are doing that, or this, or you feel, and you just give yourself a little more space and like, okay, what do you need, body? And actually have a conversation with yourself, with this body, and listen. And it'll be different, whether you're doing the lesson or just going through your day.